to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another ride. They gonna hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day. I'm productive that we back at it. Before I start, make sure I smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. Find me on any other platform. My link tree is in my bio. Follow my X at Visuals LOE. Follow my TikTok at LOE.Visuals. Follow my Facebook at LOE Visuals. So let's talk about it. So the media is now trying to crown Terence Crawford the selfish king after his win against Canelo Alvarez. And now, they're pushing for Jaron Ennis and David Benavidez getting shots at Terence Crawford now. And, since Terence Crawford kind of did it both situations, they're trying to call him selfish, which I don't agree with at all. I don't think that's the move they should be trying to pull, just because, Crawford doesn't want to fight Jaron Ennis and doesn't want to fight David Benavidez. Now, we can start off with David Benavidez, first, because, that's a little bit more serious for me. So why does Crawford have to fight David Benavidez when we let Canelo, and I'm saying we because I'm a part of it. I was, well, not me, because I've been the advocate on Canelo ducking David Benavidez since day one. I mean, you could go check the track record on my channel. All you have to do is type in David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez, LOE Visuals. It's gonna pop up, and I've been advocate on Canelo ducking David Benavidez, and nobody's ever got on my Canelo should be fighting David Benavidez train. But a few hardcore fans and a few media outlets, some that you guys might not watch or don't know about, but yeah, I've been advocating for it, and we let Canelo use all the excuses in the world. Or I want $200 million to fight David. I'm not fighting Hispanic and Mexican fighters anymore. I don't want to fight my people anymore, even though David's calling them out. It's a lot of that in the situation with Canelo David Benavidez. But now, although, all since Canelo's been beating by Crawford, now it's free game. Like, yeah, Bud, you should go fight Crawford. Bud, you should go fight Benavidez. Bud, you should go fight Benavidez. What was the Hispanic fans and Mexican fans clamoring and telling Canelo he should fight David Benavidez? If you're watching this video, you're Mexican, Hispanic, why weren't you advocating for David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez? You act like it didn't even exist. Now that Canelo lost, y'all heart and soul lost, now you trying to fight, you trying to see Terence Crawford lose. Like the size discrepancy in that fight is even worse than Canelo. Although Terence Crawford pulled that out, and I'll be that's spectacular. But to ask him to fight a guy that's a 75-pounder now, basically 6'2" ish, 6'3" ish, walks around about the high 200s, it's delusion from the fans. And you didn't hold your favorite fighter to those standards, so why are you trying to hold Terence Crawford standard, to those standards? Media, they try to push stuff on us that they wouldn't push on their own. And that's what I don't like. Everybody had to turn, we're not paying attention to David Benavidez right now, when Canelo had the titles. And Bomac, shout out to Bomac for going right ahead and dead in the situation. We not fighting David Benavidez. Cool. I'm glad that they did at that situation, because I didn't want to see it. Respectfully, it would just be something that Canelo didn't do, and he should have been cleared out David Benavidez, because they like to say, he cleared out 168, but not really. David just moved up. He didn't clear out 168. David just moved up, and that's all honesty. But now we can move on. We can move on to Jaron Ennis. Jaron Ennis had go round at Terence Crawford. He had him an opportunity, and they tried to get it done, but Jared Ennis was like, nah, I'm good. Now you got the media, the fans saying, oh, you should go back down to 54 and fight Jared Ennis. Why should Jared Ennis get an opportunity when Jared Ennis has been going out his way to not take certain fights? Not fight Virgil Ortiz. The T.O. fight couldn't get done. Brian Norman Jr. fight couldn't get. Why should Jared Ennis be rewarded? Respectfully, can somebody give me a valid reason on why you guys feel like Jared Ennis should be rewarded? Because, in all honesty, Terence Crawford had to work for everything he had. Certain guys. And if it wasn't for Spence, you guys really have to thank Spence for this, you guys, in all honesty. Because Spence could have ducked Terence Crawford. Never fought him. Never said his name. And pulled a Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman. Now Keith Thurman, oh yeah, I'm trying to get it. No, we don't want to see you. No. Keith Thurman basically ducked Terence Crawford. So it shouldn't be just because your favorite fighter isn't on top anymore that he has to go, that Bud should go complete missions that Canelo didn't even want to complete. No, it's I'm not feeling it. I'm not letting it pass. We always have to do more to get him becoming 3-time undisputed champion was more than enough. It's more than enough. At this point, they just want to see him lose because, Canelo lost. But no, Jared Ennis hasn't done anything to earn an opportunity. In all honesty, when Crawford was about to fight him, that was, just a blessing from him, in all honesty. But Bud didn't have to fight Boots. Boots hasn't done anything to deserve the title. I mean, he's unified at 47. That's it. He be standing on this. After that, can anybody tell me what has Boots done? He ducked Virgil Ortiz. The T.O. fight couldn't be made. Brian Norman Jr. fight didn't get made. What's up? At this point, I'm kind of, I don't feel like he's done anything. Me personally. But yeah, I just don't like that. I love how fans have to fans and media try to push a narrative, and I seen this narrative this morning. I'm like, nah, I can't let that slide. I've been busy lately, so I haven't been recording, so I got locked back in. It's on me. I love you guys, but yeah, I'm not feeling that. If Canelo didn't have to go fight David Benavidez, Terence Crawford doesn't have to fight. And that doesn't make him selfish because he doesn't want to fight Jared Ennis and he doesn't want to fight David Benavidez. Since he's the face now and you guys might not like it, he gets to move how he wants. That's the perks of it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. On the road to 10K subscribers, hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications on. Find me on any other platform. My link tree is in my bio. Follow my X at Visuals LOE. Follow my TikTok at LOE.Visuals. Follow my Facebook at LOE Visuals. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. I'm out.